So we want to create a network bond using the Hive Fabric Administrative User Interface, UI. If you're working in the Hive Fabric console and need further guidance, please reference our knowledge base and video titled Hive Fabric Console, Creating a Network Bond. Here, we will learn how to create active, passive, and LACP network bonds and review the options associated. Then, we will learn how to delete the same bonds within the admin UI. Before we get started, there's a couple things that you should know when creating a network bond. First, it is best practice to have all of your network configurations solidified prior to placing your cluster into production. A change in the networking configuration may sometimes require a networking restart to complete, which may require a live migration or shutdown of VMs on the associated host. This is most critical when working with the storage network where hyperconverged storage is configured. Hive Fabric supports two different types of network bonds. The first, active-passive, provides failover redundancy to the network configuration if one of the networking components fail. The Link Aggregation Control Protocol, LACP bonding method, increases the available bandwidth and provides redundancy to the network configuration. The LACP method requires that your associated network switches support MLAG. Let's show you how these bonds are configured. So let's get started with the network bond. We'll start by selecting the host where we want to create the network bond. Select the host, then click on Configure Networking. Locate the two network cards that you want configured into an active-passive bond. Click on each of these, making sure they both show selected with a lined box around them. With both selected, Bond Interfaces appears on the Action menu. With both network cards selected, we will select Bond Interfaces from the Actions menu. Select Active Backup from the Mode dropdown. Next, select the interface for the primary interface role. Submit that change. As you'll see here, this is now a pending change. We need to restart networking to commit the change. Select Restart Networking and wait for its associated task to complete. Refresh the UI if the pending status does not go away after restarting networking is complete. For an LACP bond, with both interfaces selected, click Bond Interfaces. Select LACP from the Mode dropdown. From the hash policy, select the best policy per your networking vendor. We'll submit that change. Now, we'll restart networking to commit this change. Refresh the UI if the pending status does not go away after restarting networking is complete. To remove a bond, locate and select the bond and configure networking. Select Remove Bond and submit, then restart networking, and your bond will be removed. If Remove Bond is not available in the Action menu, make sure you have selected the bond from Network Interfaces, then click Remove Bond. Thank you for spending time with us today.